Hi, welcome to Virtual CB1A. This is Miss Rena, and for today's video lecture, we're going to focus on mathematics as a tool. Our topic is statistics, and this is going to be the introduction to this chapter. For the learning objectives, at the end of this lesson, you were expected to understand the importance of statistics and identify different types of variables. So let's start. Statistics is everywhere. Whenever you acquire information, you are actually dealing with statistics. From the moment that you turn on your TV to watch the morning news, or when you listen to the latest hits on Spotify's on your daily commute, and every time you check your news feed for the latest trends in fashion, sports, technology, and other interests, up to the time when you check the latest tweets from people you follow, you are actually dealing with statistics. And statistics is important because information is relevant. In our lives, we often find ourselves in a place where we have to make decisions. And how do we make sound decisions? We use information. Let's have this as an example. You heard from the weather forecast that there is a very high chance of heavy rain today. Given this information, it'll be wise to bring an umbrella when you go outside. Tama? And little decisions such as this have underlying statistical principles. And since it is most likely that you will be dealing with statistical information in your academic life and in your future career choices, it is beneficial to learn some techniques in managing information. So in this chapter, we will introduce basic ideas in statistics and probability, which will aid you in proper management and analysis of data that will guide you in making good decisions. Now let's talk about statistics. The science of statistics deals with the collection, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of data. In analyzing data, two types of statistical methods or approach can be used. We have first the descriptive statistics, and second, we have inferential statistics. Now let's look at the definition for descriptive statistics. So it deals with organizing and summarizing data. And the goal of descriptive statistics is to describe a given data set. So summarizing data can be done in two ways. The first one is by the use of graphs, and the other is through quantitative approach. Common tools such as averages, range, standard deviations, skewness, and kurtosis all fall under descriptive statistics. Now let's talk about inferential statistics. When we say inferential statistics, it aims to draw conclusions based on the values derived from descriptive statistics. So basically, you cannot perform inferential statistics if you haven't collected your descriptive values or descriptive data. Inferential statistics is used for making comparisons, predictions, and generalizations about a population using descriptive values from a sample derived from the population where it was taken. Statistical data or variable refers to a set of values consisting of information derived from observations, responses, counts, and measurements. Now let's classify data. Data can be classified into two categories depending on their nature. So we have qualitative data. These are non-numerical information such as characteristics, attributes, labels, and categories. While quantitative data are represented by numerical values that can either be measured or counted. So kapag characteristics lang, or you're going to describe the attributes of a certain type of data, then it will fall under qualitative statistics or qualitative data. And for quantitative data, lahat ng pwede mong i-compute, pwede mong gamitan ng algebraic operations, that will fall under quantitative data. Now, si qualitative and quantitative, they can be subdivided into more groups pa. For qualitative data, they can either be dichotomous or multinomial. When we say dichotomous, qualitative data, they can only be categorized into two groups. For example, sex. It can be male or female. For multinomial naman, if your categories can be subdivided into two or more groups, that will be multinomial. Let's have this as an example. Gender preference. Pwedeng lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and madami pang iba. Now, for quantitative data, pwede naman silang i-subdivide into two groups, discrete group at saka continuous group. When we have discrete variables, then your data can be counted. For example, number of students, number of pets, and number of subjects. Ito yung mga values that you cannot divide. For example, number of students. Wala naman tayong 1 and 1/4 na student, 'di ba? Kasi if a certain student exists, it will always be counted as one. Tao yun eh. Wala naman tayong 1/4 na tao lang, 'di ba? So it is important to know that discrete variables do not take half values or decimal. Wala tayong pet na 1.75 lang. Kahit kulang siya ng isang body part, for example, wala siyang isang braso, still, it will count as 1. Hindi siya pwedeng i-represent as decimal or fraction. So again, lahat ng hindi pwedeng hatiin, that is going to be under the discrete variable group. Now, let's look at the continuous variable group. It can take on values in fraction or decimals. This type of data is obtained through measuring. Kung yung discrete variable natin ay binibilang, kinakount, bawal ang kalakalahati, so continuous variable, hindi siya binibilang, sinusukat siya. So, some examples are height and weight. So, to summarize, data, tingnan natin yung graph. So, data can be subdivided into two groups, qualitative and quantitative. And si qualitative, pwede mo siyang i-categorize into two groups, dichotomous. Pag dichotomous, dalawang groups lang. Pwede rin naman multinomial. Pag multinomial, 3 or more groups. Pag quantitative naman, these are values that can be represented by numbers and you can perform algebraic operations on data that will fall under this group. Tapos, pag nakuha mo siya, kasi nagbilang ka, discrete yon. Pag nakuha mo yung data, kasi nagsukat ka, continuous yon. So, I hope that was clear. This is the end of our discussion for Introduction on Statistics and Types of Data. And I will see you hopefully on Monday. Thank you and bye!